She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back, we can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before 2. We can hit my go get some. If you still wanna kick it, we can. It won't cost you much, I'm a goodbye. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the out. You still in my delt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hit and play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers. With these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in a building.
Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the New York Knicks.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Hangs home the trifecta. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Duncan right side. 6 to shoot. Duncan, a screen. Here's Halliburton. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Outside, Fox. Outside, Turner. To the paint. Stolen by Duncan. Inside. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Screen by Duncan. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Sinks the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night right there. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. So it's San Antonio now, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Screen by Duncan. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. Screen by Siakam. And it's Halliburton missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Wembanyama for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's Halliburton. Pocket six. To the middle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Cancel the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Duncan. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Barnes for 3. Unable to get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. With the Spurs out in front, they lead by 4.
The Spurs, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Harper with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. In the corner, Sohan with it. No good from outside. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll revenue tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Well, look, Portis has made a living out of staying active on the glass.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Halliburton for 3. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Pacers trailed by 4. To the inside. Siakam's shot is off. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's Sohan missing.
Wow, missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The kick out to Bryant. Harper in the corner. Just 2 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. Halliburton outside. Nembhard for 3. Johnson with the defensive effort. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
They set the pick. Pass to Huff. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's McConnell. Out left to the wing. Pass to Huff. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Huff got his first points of the game. Now, here's Fox. Turner for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Huff. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. It's stolen by Shepard. There's a good screen. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Barnes.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
A three from Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 21.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Siakam misses. San Antonio leading by 7. The 9-foot shot. The kick out to Fox. Here he goes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. 23 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Outside for Wembanyama. Right side, Turner. Barnes outside. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Siakam. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Barnes. Now, Nembhard. Screened by Duncan. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
That was your Pacers.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Portis can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pacers trailed by 10. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back over to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Here's Duncan. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
Halliburton with the steal. Back to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Duncan in the corner. Shot clock at 6. From 13, it's rebounded by Portis. Spurs leading by 8. Outside Harper. Outside Portis. Spurs working the ball around now. In the corner, Sohan with it. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Portis. There's a screen by Bryant. In the corner, Sohan with it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good.
36.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Shepard. No good with the triple. Here's Cooper. Turner with the screen. Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. To the paint. There's the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Cooper. Wembanyama, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Shepard. Outside Mathurin. Over Barnes. And it's Mathurin missing. On the wing, Barnes. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. The 3 is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Toppin. Now McConnell. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now Turner, beyond the arc. The 3 goes down.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Duncan with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Now Fox. Fox is double. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Duncan. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
Stuff. Tell 'em where